Therefore remember me, I will remember you. Give thanks to me and reject not me. Allah says, remember me, I will remember you. Beautiful word, and we need to understand that. Remember Allah, He will remember you. And He will appreciate your remembrance by remembering you in a better way. Some of the word of hadith says, I am as my servants imagine me. What you imagine about Almighty Allah, what you believe about Him, like good thinking, positive thinking about Allah is, or those who don't have positive thinking, those who can consider or believe Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in a negative way, Allah meet with them the same way. So always think something good about Almighty Allah, especially thinking about He is merciful, He is kind, He is forgiving, and He will meet us with these attributes. And whenever my servants remember me, I remember him. If he remembers me individually, I remember him the same way. If he remembers me in congregation, I call the congregational angel and remember my servants. So these are some of the word of some hadith. Zikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is something great. It keeps us connected to Almighty Allah. So the best form of zikr of Allah is namaz, first of all, and then tilawat of the Holy Quran, zikr, other phrases of zikr, glorification, and sending peace and blessings of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala upon the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is also a beautiful form of zikr. And then Allah says, be grateful to me, and wala takfurun wal washkuruli, perform shukr. Shukr is thanks and gratitudes. So try to look for the reasons to be grateful to me. And wala takfurun, now kufr is opposite to shukr in this ayah. Shukr is gratitudes and being grateful, and kufr here it doesn't mean the disbelief, but it means opposite to shukr, which is being ungrateful. And of course the kufr have different meaning. One meaning is denying and rejecting, that's why the word derived from it is called kafir, a denier. So, as it means, do not deny me or reject not me, it means more appropriate here in this ayat that do not be ungrateful to me, or do not deny my favors upon you, because an ungrateful person denies the favors of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has repeatedly mentioned in the Holy Quran, as well as He has reminded us that within ourselves there are many favors of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala we enjoy in our life. وَقَلِيلٌ مِّنْ عِبَادِيَ الشَّكُورِ, another verse of the Holy Quran says that the grateful servants of mine are very few. Qaleel, small number of people are grateful, and majority of the people are ungrateful. So let us try and let's beg Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to keep us in the list of those minority of the grateful servants of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the next verse, O ye who believe, seek help in steadfastness and prayer. Lo, Allah is with the steadfast. So this highlights the importance of sabr, patience, sabr, patience, sabr. One of the top listed quality of a believer attribute of a believer is being great, being sabir, one who practice sabr, patience. Well, interestingly, the zikr is mentioned here. I will just give you some Arabic grammar and how the words are formed from different letters. So first is fazkuruni, do my zikr. So one who does zikr is called zakir. You may have heard this name, zakir. Zakir is someone who remembers and does zikr. Then we read a word washkuruli from shukr, and the person who performs shukr is called shakir. Shakir can be name of somebody, Shakir or Shakir, right? So this is derived from the word shukr. Shakir or Shakir is the person who is grateful. Then we read the word takfurun, which is from kufr, and subjective noun from it is kafir. Kafir means who denies and rejects or be ungrateful. And here we are reading the word sabr. And sabr is patience, perseverance, steadfastness. And subjective noun from it will be sabir. Right? Sabir, plural of which is sabirun or sabirin. That Allah is with those who practice the patience. And call not those who are slain in the way of Allah dead. Nay, they are living, only ye perceive not. People who sacrifice their lives for sake of the truth, like all what is happening in Gaza now, they are going to a better life. Believe me, far more better than this world full of trouble, worries and pains. So this is not death like a death on the bed or death otherwise. This death is which make them to go to higher ranks. So all those who sacrifice their lives for sake of truth, for sake of their faith and iman, or killed innocently, they are called shohada, martyrs, not dead ones. And surely we shall try you with something of fear and hunger and loss of wealth and lives and crops, but give glad tidings to the steadfast. Again, وَبَشِّرِ الصَّابِرِينَ, give glad tidings to the patient one. We will test you with what? Fear and hunger and loss of wealth and lives and crops. Sometimes we going through all these forms of fear at the same time. The world right now is at threat and fear of all these losses if this war escalates. May Allah protect us. Then all these fear are coming combined together. But sometimes we face one, another time face the next one, one after the other. The fear, hunger and loss of wealth and lives all will keep troubling us in this world. And this is how this world is designed. But those who practice the patience are admired and given the glad tidings. And their reaction upon facing these calamities, facing some of the forms of these calamities is that who say, when a misfortune strikes them, lo, we are Allah's, and lo, unto Him we are returning. They say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Such are they on whom are blessings from their Lord and mercy. Such are the rightly guided. So this is the reaction which confirms someone is rightly guided, how you react to a calamity. So if your reaction upon a calamity or misfortune is Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un, you have sabr, you have patience, then you are rightly guided. And there's a hadith say that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala send the angels of death to take soul of someone's child, when they go back, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks them, what did you do? They say, we took back the soul, give death to the child of this and this person. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks them, how did he react? They say, they tell Almighty Allah that, oh Allah, he said, I thank Almighty Allah and I say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. The word used that when someone's child dies, they say, we pick up the fruit of his heart. This is word used in hadith. Very beautiful metaphor to understand the attachment and pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fruit of the hearts of the parents. We pick it up. This is how child is described, and the child, how the attachment and how painful it is. The angels say we pick up fruit of their heart. And how they react? They say, Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell the angel, be witness that I bless them and prepare for them a special mansion in paradise which will be called Baytul Hamd, a home prepared for those who praise Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They do not forget to praise Almighty Allah even in this situation. Allah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us these good qualities mentioned in today's recitation. May Allah make us shakireen. May Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us zakireen. May Allah make us shakireen. And may Allah make us sabireen. And protect us from being among kafirin. Allahumma salli.